All right, so this problem is asking about standard deviation. All right, standard deviation of a sample numbers. So there is a keyword here, which is a sample. So we are looking for the sample standard deviation. And as you may know, there are two types of standard deviation. One is called population standard deviation, and the other one is called sample standard deviation. All right. So the theory behind this one is very long calculation. However, we are lucky because we have the calculator, and that it could be really easy using the calculator. Now let's get into it. So we are given 5 numbers, and we want to figure out the standard deviation of these 5 numbers. So the first step is to go to stat over here, and then you're going to enter to the edit part. So you want to enter your data. So hopefully this is empty, otherwise you're going to go up and clear and then enter, and this should clear your data here. So now once you're there, you're going to enter the data. So 11, enter, and then 6, and then 8, and then 12, and then 8 again. All right, so I have 5 numbers already done. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to stat again, stat, and then I'm going to start calculation. So I'm going to go to calculate, and I'm going to choose the first one. All right, and then it's asking you the list is in L1, so that's the column that you put your data in. That's correct, that's fine. There is no frequency, so you can skip it, and then you're going to go to calculation. So you get all these numbers here. All right, so now what you are looking for, the answer to this question is right here, the SX. All right, the SX is 2.4494. So that will be your answer. So your sample standard deviation is sample standard deviation is SX, and this is equal to 2. You want to round to decimal places, so you're going to be 2.45. All right, and that's basically all for this question. Now let me tell you as well about the population standard deviation. All right, so the population standard deviation is this sigma x that you see, 2.1908. So this is the sigma x, and you're going to be 2.19 basically, right? So now this is not your question, right? And it's very rare where they're going to ask you about the population standard deviation, and it's simple because the population standard deviation is always calculated through a big population, big number of data, so which we are not even considering doing that. So we are starting with a sample standard deviation. Therefore, most of your questions on ALEX or on your exams, they're going to be asking you about the sample standard deviation. All right, in any case, you know both of them. I hope this will help.